everyone and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hi, my name is Nicole and I'm a part-time reseller on Poshmark, and today I'm actually here to talk about the update that they pushed out to the app last Thursday. I wish I had that pre-recorded, but as like everybody else, I get the information when everybody else does, so I'm actually putting this out a few days later. But if you haven't seen the new update, they have kind of told us that they're going to be promoting listings on Facebook Marketplace, so I'm going to dive into that today and talk about all the ins and the outs and what that means and my thoughts on it. And I definitely want to hear your thoughts down below too, if you have any thoughts on this, because I think this is kind of interesting. I don't know if it's going to be a good thing or not, but I think it could be a good thing, so I definitely want to hear your thoughts down below. Also, I just recorded this whole video and then forgot to hit record. If it sounds like I'm all over the place, I definitely am, because I don't remember what I said in that video versus what I'm saying now. So bear with me and let's get through this video. Also, if you've been around my channel for a long time, you know that I used to film in this chair a while back before I moved. Actually, I haven't filmed here in a while. I just figured I'd switch it up today. This is a completely different setup than I used to have back when I used to film in this chair, but I just figured it'd be different, and I don't know, I just wanted to film in the chair again. So if you've been around a while and you remember the chair, here's the chair again. I just like to switch it up every once in a while, and you know, so yeah, hopefully you liked this setup. I did get a couple comments about how the chair made some noises when it moved, so I'm gonna really try and my best to keep it stationary and not make it creak or anything. But yeah, hopefully you like the chair like I do. And let's get right into the video, because I know you're very curious to hear my thoughts on this new update that they pushed out. Okay, so basically what this is Poshmark is now saying that they're going to be promoting listings on Facebook Marketplace and promoting them. So basically, if you shop on Facebook Marketplace, you can now come across Poshmark listings and it will take you directly to the Poshmark link to buy the item. And I wonder why they're doing this. I wonder if it's like, you know, why they made this partnership, because it seems like there's no cost to the seller. I don't know if that's going to change or if that's just as of now, but it seems a little crazy for them to offer this to us for free. But yeah, I mean, they basically said you don't have to do anything. It's going to kind of happen automatically. All you have to do is just kind of like let it happen and see if it helps you make sales. So it seems like almost too good to be true. But I think this is definitely going to be beneficial for us, because it's going to help us sell our items. Hopefully it's going to help us get more visibility and then hopefully sell those items. But I do have some reservations. Again, like I mentioned, I'm not sure how it could actually be free to us, especially because they offer the promoted closets through Poshmark and you have to pay for that. So it makes me think, well, why would they promote our listings for free on Facebook Marketplace then? So I have reservations about that, and I'm not even sure, like maybe once they do the testing phase, maybe you'll have to pay for it. I'm not sure. But so that's like my first reservation. The second one is just, how is it going to work? Is it really going to generate us more sales? I wonder if basically people are going to come across those listings on Poshmark and then see the Poshmark fees and the shipping and all that, and then kind of get scared away, because the people of Facebook Marketplace might like it because of a local pickup or, you know, cheaper shipping option, and you don't have that option with Poshmark. So I kind of wonder if that's going to be, you know, if they're going to just see the listing and then not want to actually purchase. So I don't really know if it's actually going to really work, but I think at face value, it seems like it would be a good thing. It seems like it's going to help us get sales, so I'm kind of excited about it. Not everyone has access to it yet, so I mean, I think we have to wait a little bit longer. They are testing it out, so I don't think it's actually out to everyone yet, and I don't know when it will be either. They kind of just said, you know, here's a little bit of information, that's all we're going to give you right now. So I don't know how this is going to work, but I'm definitely intrigued by it. I also saw a lot of people saying, and I thought this was kind of funny, and I totally agree, I feel like this is going to generate a lot more people saying, is this available, or is this still available on your Poshmark listings? Because that is a thing with Facebook Marketplace. I don't know if you've ever shopped on Facebook Marketplace or anything like that, but basically everyone always messages you like, is this available? Because I don't know, it's just the default option. And I've gotten that a few times on Poshmark, but it's very infrequently that I do get that. But on Facebook, that's like a really common thing. Anytime I list anything on there, I always get that question at least multiple times. So I think this is going to kind of generate a lot of those questions, especially now with the whole you can't delete listings kind of thing. It's like, that's definitely going to start happening more. So I see that kind of reservation, and I'm also like, well, that's probably going to start happening, but I hope it doesn't. But the other thing I've been seeing is a lot of people said that eBay tried this a few months back or a few years back. I don't know if they still do it. I don't know anything about it. I'm not on eBay. So let me know down in the comments if you're on eBay, if you've, had this happen to you, like if you were part of the trial or the tests or even just the process that eBay did this for. I'm curious if it helped you make more sales, if it really helped you get more visibility. At least with eBay, I think you could see the number of people that have viewed your listings. I could be wrong on that. I'm not on eBay, so I'm not sure. But Poshmark, you can't. So I don't even know if we're going to know if this is really helping or not, because you're not going to actually see the number of people that are seeing your listings versus the number of people that are buying because of this whole Facebook Marketplace partnership. So I don't know, but let me know if you've had success with this on eBay, or if you think it worked, or if you thought there were some flaws with it. I'm also not sure if it was on other platforms as well. So also, if you are on other platforms, let me know if you've experienced this, if they've done this on other platforms. This could just be Poshmark's way of hopping on the bandwagon like they do with a lot of other things, because they're hardly ever the first to something. So this could just be that, because maybe it worked for one of the other platforms. But again, I also wonder, like, how could this be the way it is? Why would they be willing to do this for us? But I really hope it does get us more sales. I mean, you would think it would, because again, it's just free promotion at that point. So you would think it would generate more sales, but I don't really know. I'm not quite sure if I'm really gonna get my hopes up over it. I'm not gonna do anything different. I'm just gonna kind of sit back and let this happen and hope that it brings in more sales. But I'm definitely curious your thoughts down below. Do you think this is gonna be a good thing? Are you excited for it? Do you think it's a bad thing? Tell me everything that you are thinking down below. I would love to hear all of that in the comments. I also pre-filmed a video that's going to go up on Thursday that has more app updates, more features, and all of that. That actually has another feature update that was pushed out this week. I think it was pushed out on like Tuesday. So because I had to film this video and post this on the following Monday, that one's going to get pushed out to Thursday. I thought this was a little bit bigger and more important, but definitely make sure that you're subscribed so you see the video that I'm going to put out on Thursday. I talk about the new layout that the listings are on Poshmark. I talk about my thoughts on that. I talk about how I think it's a little bit confusing, but I also think it might help us make more sales. So if you haven't gotten the update for that, definitely watch that video, because I talk all about it, and I talk about some other features that have been released recently to Poshmark. I love doing those feature videos, and unfortunately, if I didn't have that pre-filmed, I would have just added this to that. But because that was pre-filmed and because that was actually supposed to go up today, you'll get that one on Thursday. So definitely make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss that video, because that one also has really important new information in it that you definitely don't want to miss. All right, so hopefully you like these feature videos, and make sure you give this video a like if you do, because I love putting out the feature videos. I think they're really helpful, especially if you are not on the app as much as I am. You don't see these announcements, you don't get the emails, all of that. Hopefully you like these videos, and hopefully you find them helpful. And I also love hearing your feedback down below, what you think of the new features, because sometimes it's like, I might think it's a really great one, but then somebody can be like, well, hey, here's why it's actually not, and I didn't see that perspective. So I love hearing from you guys. Definitely give me your thoughts down below. What do you think? Do you think this is going to be good? Do you think this is going to be bad? Let me know all the comments and thoughts down below. And don't forget to subscribe for that video on Thursday. And if you want to see another video on some reasons why your listings aren't selling and maybe what you could do to improve those, you could click right here. And if you want to see another video on how to be profitable on Poshmark and certain things that you can do to be profitable, especially in those summer slowdown months that we are in right now, you could click right here. But until next time, I will see you then.